blurry on the picture. So just kind of strike a nice, happy, cheerful pose. Ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Number 300.
Filming everything, huh?
The judges look confused. The judges look confused.
All right, Glenbrook Middle School, let me get your attention, please.
You see the kids over there sitting down on the floor?
May I have your attention, please? Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see from the procedures that we've had to go through this morning, that this is all something that is very regulated and something that we need to maintain the utmost adherence to the rules and regulations in order to make all of this worthwhile. First thing we want to do before we go any further is to make sure that if there are any dietary restrictions here, that we've already addressed them. So if you were someone who needed the gluten-free or the lactose-free milk or the gluten-free cereal, please raise your hand if you have not been taken care of already. Anyone who has an issue? Are there no other dietary issues? Everyone's good? Okay. So let's get on with it. First of all, let's remember why we're all here. This is an attempt by Glenbrook Middle School, Rybrook, New York, to break the existing record of the number of students or the number of people eating a cereal breakfast simultaneously. At this point, we have got 324 souls about to eat. But it is not official yet, so we need you to calm down. I'm going to introduce seen over 21,545 patients in 2 days. She has appeared on over 350 television shows and 4,500 radio shows worldwide, including Entertainment Tonight, Fox and Friends, The Late Show, Martha Stewart, Larry King Live, on and on. Koopa's Capos, which are weekly humorous motivational tips, are sent out weekly and can be seen on YouTube and her website. She has a monthly newsletter called Capo Update. She's high energy, down to earth, and has spoken to Fortune 500 companies on every continent. For more information about her, you will check out her website, which will tell us later. So without any further ado, your Master of Ceremonies, Fran Capo.
Hey guys, how you doing? Okay, I need more energy than that. How you guys doing? All right. Well, first of all, give yourselves a round of applause for being here today. Because today is about kids helping kids. And what you guys are about to do is not only attempt to break a world record and hopefully break a world record, but do something that is going to help kids who are not as privileged as you guys are. So money, thanks to thanks to the sponsor, Stop and Shop. Give them a round of applause who supplied the record here. And if all goes well, they'll be donating a check to the Carver Center food pantry. So those kids will be able to have breakfast too. Now, you guys know, you heard that I happen to be the Guinness Book of World Records fastest talking female. And this is the way that I broke the record. I was working at a radio station, WBLS-FM in New York City, and I was doing weather and traffic and kidding around one day. I said, you know what? I could do a really cool Mae West impression, but I called the character Junice, Mae West's long-lost sister. So the DJ throws the weather and traffic copy at me, and all of a sudden the little red tally light comes on. And in radio, when the light comes on, you have to start speaking. So all of a sudden I start doing, oh, today the weather and traffic is, and in the 30 seconds I happened to do it, a lady from the Daily News was listening, and she called up and she said, oh, I'm doing a story on weather and traffic, people. How long you been doing it? So I'm not going to tell her 30 seconds, right? So I said, oh, I've been doing it a while. She said, well, what are you planning on doing next? But I didn't have a next. So I said, oh, I better say something. So I said, oh, I'm thinking of breaking a world record. And she's like, for what? But I didn't have it for what? So I ran out and bought a Guinness book, and I start looking through it, and I'm like, what record can I break? And I saw fast talking. So I called up Guinness. I said, what do you have to do to break the fast talking record? They said you have to do something from Shakespeare or the Bible. So, well, me and Shakespeare never got along, but I had a prayer from the Bible that my mom had taught me, right? So I figured like, okay, so I called back. That's it? Okay. So I called back the lady, the reporter, and I said, listen, I'm thinking of breaking a world record for fast talking. So she said, what's the record at? And I didn't know what, so I'm looking in the book. I said, oh, the record's 552 words a minute. She said, what are you at? I was like, 550. I said, those last 2 words are a killer, right? So I attempted the record. She said that all of a sudden, she printed in the paper, and the Larry King Live people called me up, and they asked me to go on the show breaking the record. Now, I didn't even know who Larry King was. I just heard cable. I'm like, oh no, is this some kind of porn? What the heck is this, right? I have no idea what this is. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try. So 5 hours to practice. I practiced the 91st song. I looked like, you remember The Exorcist with Linda Blair with her hair coming up? I'm like, I'm like singing fast, like smoke is coming out of my head. And I went on the show and I broke the record at that time, doing 585 words a minute, and then I re-broke it at the Guinness Museum in Vegas.